So everyone's freaking out about the $1 billion marker. They're like, hey, this is the first time.
Because the movie industry is dying.
I love you like la 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 la.
What I was going to bring up about Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy Cruise. On Twitter, because I'm a Twitter guy, Ryan S. Harper, follow me, with all my amazing tweets that I don't tweet. It was just funny because one of the trending topics was Tom Cruise is a movie star. Like,
Wait.
Top Gun making it one of the most highest paid actors. Or it's like, are we just now finding this out? Of course. I mean, we've known that for 20 years.
When you
He's
so
like
is
the
it,
only Blockbuster guy left.
it is just Ryan Harper. I follow you. You follow me too.
Ryan S. Harper.
Yeah. Ryan Sharper is really what it is.
Yeah, it's not a Sharper, it's Ryan S.
Harper.
Yeah. My mom, the story behind that is my mom wanted me to go by like R. Scott Harper, kind of like F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
That it didn't happen.
You didn't.
I never became a writer, and
famous
I
writer?
never learned to read.
Well,
And that's why I went by
so
Ryan.
0 for 2. So
0 for 2. Sorry, Mom.
you little king, you.
The world ruler.
Full circle.
It's comedy, guys.
Well, it's comedy. It's also just another attribute or a quality, if you will, of a world ruler. Domineer.
Really?
So yeah, Tom Cruise is a big deal, you know. I mean, I think it's weird that I didn't. So everyone's freaking out about the $1 billion marker, you know, it making
freaking
more
out,
than everyone because they're like, hey, this is the first time.
Because the movie industry is dying.
Well, that, but they're also just in general, just for the sake of vanity, they're all saying, hey, Tom Cruise, you finally done it. You've made $1 billion at the box office. He had never made $1 billion. How is that possible?
Because
Like, think about what he's done.
I understand why. Inflation.
Marvel? Is it Marvel?
Well, no, it's because his biggest hits were like in the 90s and early 2000s. And then he had a string of 10
Not
years.
like the
where
Mummy and stuff.
The Mummy and stuff. Edge of Tomorrow was amazing.
How much better would the Mummy have been if the title was The Mummy and stuff?
No, but like
with Tom Cruise.
To me, Edge of Tomorrow is like one of his best movies he's ever done.
I love Edge of Tomorrow. No one saw it.
That's the problem.
Same with the other one, the I Die Today, but I Die Tomorrow. Is that Edge of Tomorrow? What, Every Day I Die?
Live, Die, Repeat.
Live, Die, Repeat.
That's Edge of Tomorrow.
Okay, what's the... No. Live, Die, Repeat is a movie.
But it was but they changed the name. They
Okay,
had
well there was
the pre-production.
It was Live, Die, Repeat. Okay, but he did another movie with Morgan Freeman.
Don't fact check us.
He did another movie with Morgan Freeman where it was like, and it came out in the same year, and it was kind of the same plot. No, not Glory. It's definitely the same plot as the other one I was talking about, not Live, Die, or the one where you die every day.
Oblivion.
Oblivion. It came out like 6 months apart, and I was just like,
but
this
even
is...
that movie was good too, but it just wasn't a mega hit. So he's made decent movies, like even Vanilla Sky. Was this movie?
I like that movie.
That was okay. Magnolia. These are great movies, but they weren't Marvel $1 billion.
It was just
pieces.
everybody. I feel like in the '90s and in the the late '80s or whatever, he became kind of Top Gun, all that stuff. It was kind of like, how now it's like, hey, he's a box office draw because of his amazing acting. Like Christian Bale in the new Thor movie. It's so obvious how so much better of an actor Christian Bale is than everybody else in that movie. But my whole point in saying that is people will go see a Christian Bale movie because he's a great actor.
Yes.
They'll go see a Chris Hemsworth movie because it's probably Thor. People for the longest time were obsessed with Tom Cruise just because he was a good-looking guy. It was the same thing with Brad Pitt. Like, Brad Pitt, hey, Brad Pitt, hey, that's my move. That's how I talk. Brad Pitt, there's nothing special about Brad Pitt except for his genetics and the act. I mean, he's a great actor, but you would think if you'd been doing something for 30 years, you'd be pretty good at it. So
but
I don't think he was really great in his early stuff. Brad Pitt, I don't know.
But Tom Cruise, like,
not
I
a
would
great
agree.
actor.
I would
He's been
agree
playing
with
the same guy for 40 years.
Tom Cruise.
He's been playing the same guy.
Tropic Thunder.
Okay, apart from the one movie where he plays a totally different guy.
And Eyes Wide Shut.
Collateral
is the only time he's been a bad guy. Here's the thing. Can I say this? I want to get this out there immediately so there's no misconception. I would not run to a movie because it's Tom Cruise. However, I can't think of a movie. I don't really like Tom Cruise, but I can't think of a movie that he's done that I don't like. it sucks because like it's just like, all right, I don't care. It's a good movie. Tom Cruise is in it. You know what I mean?
I don't think Tom Cruise is capable of putting himself in a bad situation.
Do you think he's been
Outside of
playing
a-
the same
inside of a
character
movie.
other than those 3 movies in every single movie though he's ever in?
I don't think I think it's different characters.
My whole team is dead.
Which one's that?
They're dead. Mission Impossible. I love Mission Impossible.
Oh, yeah.
The first one is so good. The guy, like the first Mission Impossible is so good. The second one, kind of weird. That was when everybody was obsessed with John Woo for a minute, and it was like, oh, we just need more white doves and stuff.
Yeah. No, thing with that Tom Cruise is in a lot of the behind the scenes footage you'll see of people talking, and maybe it's just there's handed scripts that they have to say about Tom Cruise.
He's the
maybe
nicest guy in the
that's
world.
his writer, where he does his own stunts. And he's the hardest man working on set. Because if you watch a lot of the behind the scenes from like Maverick, Top Gun Maverick, everybody's talking about how it was him training them how to be in a plane.
Yeah.
And it was all, it's like, I'm sure there was elements of that, but I'm sure they've got real pilots to teach them how to do real pilot shit.
See, I would think that too, but then I watched him take James Corden. Did you see that whole thing?
He's a pilot.
He's not just a pilot. He's like a badass pilot. Like